Hi, I'm Andy Lively.
Hi, I'm Karen Lively.
I'm Grace Hendricks.
Have you ever been on a blind date? Well, an interview is just the same. Hi, I'm Justin Lively, and today I want to talk about how to have the most successful interview possible. During a blind date, you want to ask the other person as many questions as possible, being able to find out all their skills necessary to see if they're the best fit for you. This is just like on an interview. The boss wants to ask you multiple questions to find out many different reasons why he should hire you and all of your different skills possible. There are three things I want to cover today. The first one is how to write a good resume. The second is how to have an excellent cover letter that is short but still very descriptive. And last but not least is how to have a good interview with the boss. So first, I'd like to talk to you about my resume. A resume describes all of your latest jobs in chronological order, going from the latest jobs you ever had to the most current. It needs to be very clear and concise, yet still very descriptive, so that the boss will know all the skills that you have for the job. Make sure that this has no grammatical errors, such as punctuation, capitalizations, and all of that. Also, talk about your current contact information, such as your licenses to operate different machines or all of your devices. Also, your certifications used throughout the years. You can also list your different accomplishments, but make sure in all your accomplishments these be as specific as possible. Do not include any personal data such as your marriages or if you have any health issues. Do not include pictures or have any unusual font that the boss may not be able to read. Also, do not talk in third person. That is what you need to know for that. Next, I'd like to cover the cover letter. In the cover letter, it needs to be just one single page and needs to introduce you, inner qualifications to the boss that will show that you can beat out all the other customers. It needs to give your position on why you are the most fit for the job, and also should fill in places that the resume cannot, because the resume, as you know, cannot be that descriptive and is not very long. It also needs to explain other aspects of your resume that was not covered because it is not supposed to be that descriptive. On the format, it needs to have no grammatical errors, such as what we talked about earlier. But it should have short language, but still have action verbs that show that you really care for the job. It also needs to show your personality. Do not talk just very plain in it. Make sure that it shows who you are and the skills that you have arrived. Last but not least, I'd like to talk about the employment interview. Now, there are 4 questions that are normally asked in this interview. The first question is, can you tell me about yourself? In this, do not give your whole history because the boss will get mad and just sit there forever. Also, make sure you add 2 to 3 specific accomplishments along with that. The second question that the boss may ask is, what do you know about the company? And when you ask this, make sure that when you talk, you show that you care about the company and that you do not just regurgitate what the company's mission is, that you state your own goals for the company and not just the goals that the company has. The third question that they might ask is, why do you want this job? Some of the key factors in this about why you're good for the job, and make sure to really express your skills in this. Share why you love the company and mean this sincerely, or the boss will be able to recognize this. The fourth question that they might ask is, why should we hire you? Make sure to sell your skills and make the boss believe that these skills are true and you're not just talking about them. And if you cover 3 things during this, first, it's your ability to cover great results and show them all the results. Second, you want to make sure that you fit in with the other workers and get along with them just fine. Third is make sure you're the best there and show the boss that you're capable of competing with everybody else and exceeding their levels. So I've taught, now that we're done with the speech, there's 3 things I've covered: how to make an excellent resume, successful cover letter, and a great interview. So now that you know all of this, now I hope you realize that a blind date is not that much different than an interview. Thank you.